we found a collection of internal plastic industry documents about this period of time, when the industry was in the crosshairs of the environmental movement and plastics were under attack. As we continued reporting, we found even more internal documents and court filings and spoke with over a dozen industry insiders, including 3 top executives who represented the big plastic producers and agreed to talk publicly for the first time. Back then, one of the vice presidents at the Society of the Plastics Industry was Lou Freeman. He now heads a local environmental coalition, but he remembers a pivotal board meeting in the late 80s when the industry was worried about its public image.
The vice president of the DuPont company pulled me aside and said, you guys better get up to Wilmington. There's dissatisfaction about what's going on with the solid waste issue. We took a trek up to Wilmington, and this one DuPont executive, he said, I think if we had $5 million, which seemed like a lot of money then.
$5 million.
If we had $5 million, we could solve this problem.
They created the Council for Solid Waste Solutions, drawn from their ranks of big oil and petrochemical companies that made plastic, like Amoco, Chevron, Dow, and Exxon. The group had a plan and turned to a veteran of the industry, Ron Liesemer, to execute it.
They wanted to know, was I interested in being the guy who actually made recycling happen across the U.S.?
I mean, you got handed this task to recycle plastic in the United States.
In the United States. Literally, me. I had no staff, but I had millions of dollars to do what I felt was necessary.
In a highly controversial action, one county in New York State has voted to ban all packaging made of 2 kinds of plastic.
It was a critical moment. A growing backlash was threatening the future of plastic.
In what may be part of a national trend, the City Council of St. Paul, Minnesota, voted to outlaw the use of polystyrene plastics.
Liesemer was sent to Minnesota on an urgent mission. Brand name companies that used plastic were facing bans on their products.
There was an attitude that if your product was not recycled, then it should not be in the marketplace. So it was up to us in the plastics industry to solve this problem so that they could continue to package their products in plastic.
And Liesemer found a solution. To appease government officials, the industry funded a local recycling pilot project.
The industry attitude was, we'll set this up and get it going, but if the public wants it, they are going to have to pay for it.
The plastic bans were averted. Do you think that they took a lesson away from how to fight the bans?
Oh, yes, it was, we need to be doing things.
Like what?
Don't wait until legislation appears.
You're saying preempt it?
Yes, do it first. And we did.
Did you feel like they cared more about selling plastic than they did about making recycling work?
Making recycling work was a way to keep their products in the marketplace.
It was a way to sell plastic.
Yes. It's a win-win situation. You get recycling going, that has its benefits, and it improves the image of the material.